guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about some perfumes that are getting quite popular at the moment. And we are not gonna talk about something such popular as Creed Aventus is, because I have a feeling that you already know how that one smells, and actually I myself have filmed a video about it, so if you're interested in that you can watch it. But in today's video we are going to talk about some new perfumes that I saw fragrance reviewers rave about, and I also read quite positive reviews on them on Fragrantica. So if you are excited about top 5 perfumes that I want to discuss with you, all you have to do is just please keep on watching. And we are gonna start with this perfume by Andy Tower that is called like that. Unfortunately, I cannot pronounce its name, but I will leave it on the screen for you guys. And you can see I have this tiny 5 ml bottle of it, and Andy Tower gave it to me as we met with him, and he told me great things about this perfume, and I believe Luca Turin featured it in his book and gave it quite high rating. So I rediscovered it for myself, and I want to tell you that this perfume opens with very intense spicy scent. And this perfume is also about amber, so it is very oriental and it is very spicy. And as not a fan of amber and spicy notes, I can totally appreciate the beauty of this fragrance, and I can see why so many people love it. This is because this perfume is so rich and so deep. It smells so exotic, and it definitely smells classy but modern at the same time, and I love that feeling. For me personally, the opening is too strong, too overpowering, and I wouldn't recommend to overspray this perfume because you will overwhelm people around you. But my favorite part of this fragrance is actually the dry down, which is very smooth and very sexy. And I think that the best time to wear this fragrance is definitely winter, when it's very cold. This perfume will just bring all those memories of exotic, oriental marked, and just a great fragrance, especially for people who love oriental notes. It is very sexy, and a little bit goes a long way. I need to apply it with my finger, but even when I apply a little bit, it goes such a long way. The whole room smells of it. So that is a great quality, and I totally get the hype of this perfume. And yeah, if you have never checked out this perfume and you love something niche, something oriental, something sexy and warming, I highly recommend you to check out this one. Alright, the next one is called Kazimi by the house of Matriarch, and I'm sure you have seen at least a few reviews on this perfume, because I believe it is the most popular fragrance from the house of Matriarch, and obviously I was excited myself to try it out. And this is the fragrance about roses. There are so many different rose types, rose kinds in this perfume, and all of them are very different smelling. That's why this perfume is very complex and not just one type of rose, but you can imagine a fresh rose, a sultry rose, more like a feminine rose, more masculine rose, more resinous rose, more floral rose, and all of them are mixed together. And then there is a beautiful ginger in here, which is spicy and which just adds something interesting to the whole perfume. And all those notes are supported by some animalics like ambergris and hyrax, but they're not that noticeable. I think they just add depth and balance out the roses. So I ran through my sample very quickly, and I couldn't repurchase it because it was too expensive, but I did because I'm in love with Kazimi so much. This is definitely one of the best rosy perfumes I have ever smelled, and I appreciate the complexity about this perfume very much. And my favorite time to wear it is when it is windy. I love when the wind comes and I get just this beautiful feeling of the fragrance that I wear, and it's very long lasting. On the hair it lasts it lasts all the time until you wash your hair off, and on the clothes it is also very long lasting. So this is a very high quality, this is uniqueness, this is creativity, and oh my god, it is mesmerizing. So let's talk about something newer, and that is Fleur de Lalita by Dusita Perfumes. For the first time I tried out this perfume as I was in PT, and Pisara, who is the owner and the nose behind this fragrance, presented Fleur de Lalita to me as a jasmine dominant perfume. And I was a little bit afraid because I'm used to those overpowering designer jasmine fragrances, so when I smelled Fleur de Lalita, I couldn't believe my nose. I fell in love with it straight away. I told Pisara that this is the best jasmine I have ever smelled, because it actually doesn't smell of jasmine. It is like a white floral bouquet, and the particular thing about this perfume is actually that nothing stands out about it. Like white floral notes like tuberose or jasmine, they tend to overpower all the other notes. In this one, it's not the case. We have magnolia, lily, and some other white floral notes in here, and they all smell just like one. And there are some green elements. We have ylang ylang and rose for that very opulent floral scent, and there is the note of amber seeds, which are kind of like natural replacement for musk. There is some ambergris, sandalwood, vanilla, and tonka for the longevity. And I need to tell you guys that when I smell this perfume, I'm not on this planet. I'm like a goddess who is walking through the white floral paradise, and I love this perfume for the feeling that it gives me. It is definitely one of the best white floral perfumes I have ever smelled in my life, and as a person who is not the biggest fan of white floral notes, Fleur de Lalita really charmed me. This is the perfume that is very different, that is so interesting, and if you love white floral perfumes, you have never tried out this one, check it out. It is worth your love, money, attention, everything. And Pisara is just a very young, creative perfumer who has such great talent, and I love her presentation, her bottles, her design, the quality of her fragrances, how unique they are, but at the same time they are so classy and so masterfully created. So Fleur de Lalita is one of my favorites from her line, and I totally agree on the hype that surrounds this fragrance. And now I want to talk about Eau My Soul by 4160 Tuesdays. Sarah McCartney created this perfume for the fragrance group on Facebook with the same name as this perfume, and I saw a few reviews on Eau My Soul, and I read reviews on Fragrantica, and I just really love the notes. And actually the members of the group could vote for the notes, and Sarah tried to incorporate all of them into the perfume. So we have bergamot, lavender, honey, tobacco, cognac, neroli, rose, tuberose, iris, orange blossom, sandalwood, patchouli, moss, amber, vanilla, labdanum, myrrh, leather, popanax, benzene, musk, just so many great notes. And as more I was reading about this perfume, the more I fell in love with it in my head, and then I purchased it blindly because of the notes, because of the reviews, and I couldn't even imagine that I will love it as much as I do, because the minute I smelled it, I was gone. There was just something that made this click with my heart. This is the perfume that really evokes that memory of a warm group hug. It is boozy in the opening, it is so interesting, it just really takes you already in the opening, you know, and I appreciate it for the complexity. Actually, they are both oriental, Towers One and Eau My Soul, but I love Eau My Soul more because it is much more versatile for me. If I should wear just one perfume in the winter, that would be Eau My Soul. It is so great. I love the powdery aspect. I love that smoky, leathery dry down, which is also sweet and so like beautiful, and it's fresh and it's sweet and it's so great, you guys. It smells like perfume, not just different notes smashed together. It is such a great work of Sarah. This is probably my number one of her line. I'm not sure about that, but it is one of my favorites for sure, and it is worth the hype, worth your money, worth your attention, worth your love, guys. If you love the notes, if you are interested in it, check it out, you won't regret it. I think that every person, especially who loves the nose, will really love this scent. And finally, I want to talk about Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Ford's line, but I have a few favorites in there. For example, Vanille Fatale is my obsession. I dream about it, I cannot afford it, but one day I will own it because I'm obsessed with it. So Black Orchid is that situation when the fragrance doesn't work on your skin, and I don't like that, guys. I also want to love that perfume as everyone else does. Actually, when my best friend from Prague came to visit me and she told me she loves it, I was like, really? Because I don't like it at all. So we went shopping and we sprayed that perfume both, and on me it was horrible. There is just something about it, it smells so old, and the minute I spray it on my skin, it is really bad. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't work out on me, and I really wanted it to, but it doesn't. However, I find that this fragrance that is called Dark Orchid by Amouroud is a nice replacement for people who have some problems with Black Orchid from Tom Ford. This one is, it's just like, I don't have that old-fashioned problem on me. It is like very powdery, a little bit sour orchid. It is just great, it is amazing, it is a beast mode perfume. It is very strong. It is the fragrance for a special occasion, for going out or something, but it is great and it works much better than the Tom Ford's one. But I don't want to say that the one by Tom Ford doesn't worth your attention. I think that this fragrance is complex, it is interesting, it is dark, it is mysterious, it is very bold. So if you like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, also tell me that I'm not the only one, that I'm not crazy. But I don't want to say that that fragrance is bad or something, it just doesn't work on my skin, which is the thing with perfume. Sometimes even the greatest fragrance doesn't work on you, which sucks, but what can you do? That's life. And that basically completes this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because that helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more fragrance discussions on my channel, please let me know that. And let me know if you have ever tried out fragrances that I mentioned in today's video. I think that they are quite popular. Some of them are still less known, but I have a feeling that they get some attention from the fragrance bloggers, which is a great thing, because I think they really deserve more and more. And that was all from me. Stay tuned, smell good, and we'll see you on the next one really soon. Bye!